The jinn and all of their agents must be scrutinized carefully. They have no respect for any law they can avoid. They hold nothing sacred, and thus hold no lands or places in higher value than the value that can be gained from looting them. Their reverence is their greatest strength, and their zealotry their greatest weakness. Vigil followers have a great thirst for knowledge and understanding that, if properly nurtured, can make them powerful allies. Talk with them, understand them, and only after you know their way can you truly use them and work with them for the benefit of this world. Even more so than the vigil, each member of the fellowship must be treated with and dealt with individually. Some can be as greedy as the bazaar, others as pious as the vigil, and still others as brutal as the world pyre. What they have is potential, and if that potential can be molded into something better through careful discussion, planning, wisdom, certain members of the fellowship are likely to be the most stout of allies. Lovasaren took her first steps, her first lessons, in the copse of trees where many sphinx gathered in old Damaskar. I remember her from those days, and she continues to delight me with her steadfastness, intuition, and diligence. Any she calls friend is welcome, and conversations with their members are likely to enrich both parties. Krovlina has made herself part of her land, and her people just as much so. I do not know yet what to make of her people's unique response to the cataclysm. There are too many questions left unanswered. Are her people working in tandem with her land and its powers? Or is she a parasite, drawing infected blood from an old wound? Only time will tell. The giants have rarely respected my territory in ages past, and I expect them to be no different this time around. They speak of rebuilding and restoring the past, but curiously absent in their ramblings are discussions of wilderness and life. They may have grander notions, but they will use the world as brazenly as the bazaar, if given half of a chance. The dragon flight seems more focused on the peoples of the world rather than its natural wonders. Although many of them do respect the boundaries of the world and work to make the natural parts of their lairs more fitting with their environment, rather than forcing their will upon the wilderness, the wars that will be waged in the name of the dragonflight are likely to take a heavy toll on the land. But the dragons themselves? No, they are no threat to us. The demon threat changes and warps nature by its very existence. I have felt the abyssal plague touch creatures on my land, and the horror that follows breaks my heart. The devils can twist creatures with their contracts just as severely, yes, but there is at least some element of choice down that path. If the Legion will cauterize the demon-infested wounds in this world, the process will be painful, but it will be done for a greater good.